Breather.
I'm just spamming A, by the way. Hi, die!
So, you with
Turn
me?
your horses around. All troops are to withdraw.
Gather around and die, everyone.
I've got you now.
Die, Rhea? I said die, Rhea?
So, you with me?
I have a full magic bar as well that I think I'm about to use.
I'm gonna follow your lead. I've got you now.
Just like that, a full retreat? Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Hey, Rhea. I've already been beating you up so much.
No matter how many years pass, you people will always be little more than fools.
Bet.
Return the land you stole from us.
I know it's at risk. I'm trying.
King Claude, I cannot hold out any longer.
Oh my goodness. Is there a mortal savant here hitting him? Where is he? What killed him? I'm fighting Rhea. I'm winning this crap position.
No, they've invaded Garreg Mach. We have no choice
I'm really
but to
annoyed
retreat for
that
now.
this place was already at like half health and then they just spawn Rhea into it and then give you a checkpoint when it's at like 2 HP. It's dumb that the game can even let that happen. This is pretty lame, I gotta say. Pretty lame setup.
Breather.
Yes, come. Turn your horses
you with
around.
me?
All troops are to withdraw.
I'm winning this.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
Following your lead.
I've got you now.
Mortal Savant's gotta go.
So, you with me?
What was that, like, fade out that just happened on Sonya?
I'm gonna follow your lead. I've got you now. I'll take you all.
Just like that, a full retreat? Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Ba-na-na-na. I don't really have time to be looking at Rhea right now. Can I get back to hitting Rhea, please?
People will always be little more than fools. Return the land you stole.
I'm trying to keep my eyes on Barnabas. I know it's at risk. I'm right here dealing. Barnabas, can you, like, step away? Just, like, step out of the room for a minute. Because you suck at your job.
Sorry, but I think I'd rather fight you instead. I will correct the mistake I made when I took you in by ending your life.
Bet.
Because our church is most
Barnabas, what are you doing over there? Yeah, go stand in the corner, Barnabas. Go stand in the corner where it's safe. I'll handle the mad bishop lizard lady.
Show me what you're capable of. You shall face retribution for violating this sacred ground.
This is our chance to take out the Archbishop. We must not let it pass us by.
Oh, it ain't passing me by.
So, you with me?
I think we got it now. I have one more warrior bar. That was really annoying, but whatever. We got it. I might be celebrating too soon right now, but we should have it.
I've got you now.
I think that got her. Yeah. Thank goodness. Hey, Barnabas, try to heal a little bit, dude.
Seems the opportunity has slipped through our fingers, but we shall return. The next time you will not be so fortunate.
Die.
We managed to hold out, but Rhea got away.
Oh, Byleth, you're here for this right now?
The time has come for my revenge. Prepare yourself.
Sothis' voice here is so off.
Demon.
I need to sneeze. My apologies. Hey, Ashen Demon, where you at? Like, where'd you spawn at? I swear, if you were in here with Barnabas, okay, I might have actually quit. Where are you?
Now we must deal with an even more.
Oh, you're right next to me. How did I not see you there?
We're not winning this thing unless we take out the Ashen demon.
What is the last chapter gonna be? We didn't fight the Immaculate one, so I guess we fight Byleth here, and then the next chapter, or the chapter after, is the Immaculate one, and that's like the end of the game?
Goodness, we defended the strongholds. At last, the Ashen demon has appeared. Now is our chance to settle the score.
I'm settling it. Don't you worry. Am I getting my S rank? I don't even know.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
So this is voice.
You now.
Ooh, I'm actually low on kills, but not time. That's astounding. I assume Byleth is the end of the
We're gonna
fight.
need that power of yours to win. You got this.
I need a couple of KOs before I finish off Byleth.
Something of my own. And this time, I know I can take you.
I can totally take you. I just need 52 more kills first.
For murdering the sire of my vessel.
The sire of your vessel, huh?
Arrogant speck. Be gone. This fight is not for you. This vessel will not move as I command.
The monster's losing control. Now's our chance to finish it.
Wretched.
I hope I got enough kills. I'm just gonna finish off Byleth here. I'm gonna miss the amount of kills needed by like 10 or less. Farewell. Warning, flashing lights. You dang lucky Byleth didn't have the sword of the creator.
You've finally done it. The Ashen demon is no more.
Didn't even check for a pulse.
You don't sound too pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I should be. But now that it's over, I just feel kind of empty.
Yeah, I mean, it's better if you recruit Byleth. I think it's way better that way, but, you know. I wanted to see what it was like when you didn't recruit Byleth. We already recruited Byleth and Black Eagles.
What if all this was just some horrible mistake? What if there was another way we could have solved all this? Sorry, I shouldn't be dumping all this on you.
There's nothing to apologize for. You're processing a lot right now. I'm not sure what it means to feel happy and empty and regretful all at the same time. But I think I'm going through it myself too. Though I wouldn't call it happy per se, more like free. Like I've finally finished a quest I thought would never end. The relief could practically move me to tears.
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not sure, but I do know this. I'm beyond grateful for everything you've done for me. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in destiny.
Same here, friend.
I was 20 enemies short. Oh well. Sometimes it'd be that way. Shame you can't get Claude's paralog without recruiting Byleth. Oh, that sucks. Why is Claude's paralog dependent on Byleth? Oh well. Not like I can go back in time and fix it now. That is an incredible level up. What the heck, Shamir? What the heck, sister?
That's nice.
Alright, not bad. Hilda or Sonia?
Let
Yeah.
myself stop here.
Level 55! 69 speed gamer moment. Finally got Swift Slice to level 3. Wind God isn't quite there still. The Lamppost Shield gets rid of the cavalry effect, so we should put that on Leone.
Thank you, Claude. I owe you a great debt.
Yeah, we really saved your skin. Though I'm sure you would have preferred to have us in your debt instead. Must really chafe having the shoe on the other foot.
And what is that supposed to mean? If all you plan to do is mock me, then perhaps I'll not honor the debt after all.
Hey, it was just a joke. Just something Lawrence said. Nothing for your Imperial Majesty to worry about. Jokes aside, do you have a minute? Eager as I am to get back out there and chase down our enemies, we need to talk.
Shout out to Edelgard's 3 Hopes design, by the way. This is probably my favorite Edelgard design. This is a really cool outfit.
If you insist. What is it?
Right now, the Federation and the Empire are fighting together against the Kingdom. But honestly, I have no desire to see Fargus in ruins. I'm only after the Central Church.
At this point, though, wouldn't you say the two are one and the same?
I'm not so sure. When Dimitri decided to grant sanctuary to the Central Church, he really wasn't in any position to refuse. If he had, the chaos that ensued would have torn Fargus apart. But what if things are adding up differently now? It's clear the war will drag on so long as he continues to shelter them. Besides, the Federation's Eastern Church and the Empire's Southern Church are both operating independent of Rhea's influence. The Central Church must be looking like a pretty heavy burden to Dimitri right about now. And hey, it's not like the Kingdom wouldn't still have the Western Church.
Perhaps, but the Archbishop has far more influence in Fargus than anywhere else. Even if Dimitri has changed his mind, I doubt those around him would be open to the idea. The fact remains that the Kingdom has yet to show any sign of severing ties with the Central Church. They stand beside them even now.
This is just a theory. Well, actually, it's more like wild speculation. But what if the reason Dimitri tried to take Garreg Mach was because he wanted to distance himself from the Church?
He invaded Garreg Mach alongside Rhea and the Church to distance himself from the Church? The game is gonna make Claude right here, but like, this makes almost no sense.
By facilitating Rhea's return to Garreg Mach, he could be trying to set the stage to break away.
That's an interesting theory. Do you have any evidence to support it?
Not really, but that's the impression I got when I saw Dimitri on the battlefield. To be honest, it didn't even occur to me before now. We were so determined to take down Rhea in that battle, we never spared a thought for Dimitri's motivations.
I seem to remember Dimitri shouting, "Burn them all to the ground, end Edelgard's tyranny, finally we'll kill her." I think I know his motivations pretty well.
I see. Had it occurred to you sooner, you would have had quite the decision to make. About whether to leave me for dead, I mean. After all, if the Central Church was really leaving the Kingdom to return here, abandoning me would have been the expedient choice.
Oh, come on, Edelgard. Sure, we've had our differences, but that doesn't mean I want you dead.
I'm happy to hear you say that, even if it is a lie.
You wound me. It's the honest truth, from the bottom of my heart.
So you say. No matter, you should continue to do as you see fit. And I will do all I can to bring this war to an end.
Sounds like a plan. Let's end this war. Right now, that's all that matters.
I will pursue the Kingdom's army westward, conquer Aryan Road, and take control of Fargus.
And I'll go north, after the Knights of Seros. I'll defeat Rhea and dissolve the Central Church.
Let us hope the paths we walk continue side by side.
And don't forget that you owe me for today, Edelgard. If our paths do collide, I'll expect to see that debt repaid.
I like it when Claude and Edelgard interact with one another. Big fan. Probably my favorite part of 3 Hopes is the Alliance and Empire, like, working together more so than against each other.
Golden Wildfire. Field of Beginnings. The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces. However, Claude's sole aim is to eliminate Archbishop Rhea. While Edelgard contends with the Royal Army, Claude and his forces go after the Church. In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains, where Seiros and Nemesis battled long ago.
All right, now this has got to be the last chapter, because we're going to fight the Immaculate One, presumably. Wait a minute,
It's not
cutscene.
much further to Kingdom territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it this way.
We may have taken a wild little detour, but we're finally back to marching on the Kingdom capital.
Well, maybe there is another chapter after this one, and you actually finish by going back to Fargus? Or going back to Ferdiad and beating Dimitri? I find that unlikely, though, because the Black Eagles route, like, ended when you fought Talus in the Immaculate One, and it didn't really have a, like, concrete conclusion to what happened between Fargus, Leicester, and Adrestia following that. I'd find it pretty weird if they then had Golden Wildfire get a more definitive ending compared to that, but you never know. I mean, the Black Eagles already get the short end of the stick in 3 houses when their storyline is the shortest one and definitely could have had like 2 or 3 more chapters on top of it. Chapters that are in the Golden Deer route in 3 houses that would have been more fitting in the Black Eagles route anyway.
Claude, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly owe us after that last battle.
Give me Ferdinand!
The Imperial Army is pursuing the Kingdom Army westwards. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the Kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled north.
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the Kingdom to reinforce their position on the Western Front. They're losing ground there after all. But is the King of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city and the Church?
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided to leave the rest to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
I think I get it. Dimitri is counting on Claude
To dissolve the Central Church so that Dimitri doesn't have to deal with the Central Church anymore.
The Central Church is just a millstone around the Kingdom's neck at this point. Dimitri's probably hoping Claude will cut him loose.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church, and is therefore using us to bring about its demise? I have heard that the Central Church aided the kingdom when civil war broke out. Perhaps Dimitri feels indebted to the Archbishop, and his knightly values demand he not oppose her directly.
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
There's more to it than that. The Kingdom and the Church have a long history, full of reasons why the King can't betray them. Long ago, the hero Lug von Blythed cut down the Adrestian Emperor of his day. In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The Church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blythed's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy bit in their name.
So essentially, abandoning the Church would mean turning their back on the very group to whom they owe their independence.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the Church in his stead. And that's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the Church is what we've been after all along. For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the Central Church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
That's what I like to hear. It's time to fling open the doors to a whole new era. All forces, advance!